another video. Welcome. We're here. We're going to talk about some, very influential U.S. black metal band, Demoncy. And we did a video on Profanatica a while back, so I thought that was fitting just to do Demoncy. And as I've said before, U.S. has some great fucking black metal bands. I mean, I like many different places, South American, Europe, Norway, all that shit like that. But U.S. has some good fucking bands. Actually, I recently did that video about some West Coast black metal bands, which I thought was really cool. Then some fucking dumbass wrote on there, "I only listen to Norwegian black metal!" ! Like, okay, good for you, motherfucker. Thanks for telling me. Fuck off. Like, fucking stupid ass motherfuckers. Like I said, I don't delete anybody's comments. You talk shit, just leave it on there. But it's like, why waste your time? But you know what? Even though I'm kind of raising my voice, in reality, it's no big deal, because I think about this. If they had YouTube back when I was, 15, 16, 17, even probably 20, I would have been on there talking all kinds of shit, and man, who knows what the fuck I would have been doing. So when you're younger like that, I'm assuming it's some young fucking pussy doing that. So I get it. I'd probably put worse shit than that on there. So I get it, talking shit. So let's get into this, man. Demoncy, formed 1989 from North Carolina. Exitra, whatever the fuck his name is. And somebody's gonna comment, hey, that's not how you say it. Well, fuck off, bitch. I'll say it however the fuck I want. Exitra, the founder, man. Great U.S. black metal band. They started out with this first demo, The Impure Blessings, 1991. And quote unquote, as he says, Demoncy spawned in 1989. Although I composed and channeled my magic into the music from the start, it wasn't until 1991 that any record or recording surfaced. A new single rehearsal track, despite its terrible quality, resonated deeply with the underground. Yeah, man, it's that one track, it's cool, it's raw as fuck, and they put out a bunch of fucking demos, another one in 1993, Faustian Dawn. And then once the 90s hit, they went full force. So, I mean, even though the band starts in 89, but the proper first release was 1991. And really, I know that the band early on had a lot of issue with finding a lineup. And I'm sure actually in 1991 and 89, it probably was hard to find somebody that was into that shit, because now black metal is common. Everybody knows there's a lot of people into it. Back then, not so much. People were into, extreme metal and shit, but like black metal, you weren't finding a lot of people that were ready to play music like that. So in 1992, Exitra, he joined Profanatica, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, but they were part of that original connection to Profanatica. And then after that, he went on putting out the, like I said, the Faustian Dawn demo and the Hypocrisy of the Accursed. Then in 1995, another demo, Ascension of a Star Long Since Fallen. And then more demos, Commitment to the Dark Crusade. So they put out a lot of fucking demos and whatnot. And once the 1990, he started putting out albums, and I feel like all of them pretty strong. I like some more better than others, but overall a very solid discography. So in 1999, Within the Sylvan Realms of Frost. I think it's a great fucking track. Great fucking album. And then, but really, the true classic though is Joined in Darkness that same year. mean, I think most people that like Demoncy, that's probably their favorite album. And then moving on to 2003, Empire of the Fallen Angel. Also a solid release, 2012, Enthroned is the Night. (2023), Black Star Gnosis. So again, there was like an 11-year gap between releases, but I see nothing wrong with that, man, because sometimes people think, well, why do they not continue? Well, sometimes you get burned out, especially if you've been doing this shit since 1989. Take a burnout, man, and then get re-energized again into it. That's like me, you know, when I'm listening to music, I can't listen to black metal all the time. I get burnt out. I'll go on to and listen to 80s pop or gothic shit, death rock, or even some 70s country. Just mix it up, you know, because I can't just keep doing the same thing. And plus, making the same music all the time of that stuff, you take a break, man. And I think it's helped Demoncy for that in that regard, because they didn't release an album for every year since their origin. I think that would have been overkill, and a lot of albums, if you start putting out 20 albums and that all start blending together, at least here, with the amount of time they've been alive or around, their output has been kind of minimal. And I think that works for their favor, because again, sometimes you discover, or even say there was a new guy getting into a band, they look and they have 30 fucking releases, like, oh, where do I start? Like if somebody's just getting into Nunslaughter, and they're like, where the fuck do I start? 160 releases or whatever the fuck he puts out. So I think it works. And don't get me wrong, I like all those fucking Nunslaughter bullshit releases, whether it's fucking raw live shit or good studio albums. This quote here, I feel, is very relevant to today. And I think we're seeing that right now in these superpowers. I don't feel like in at least my lifetime, but down the road, it's all gonna fall apart. This shit's just too much corruption and lies, and oh man, I don't even want to get into that shit. And again, like I said, they stay pretty active, playing shows, whatnot. I saw them, I guess it was last year at the Destroying Texas Fest, and I was not disappointed. Very good. And good for the motherfucker, keep going. So, kind of just give a little overview of the band. If any of you haven't checked them out, if you just listen to all this fucking commercial bullshit, go look up Demoncy, look up their old discography, and buy all those fucking records. All right, that's it. I'm out for now.